design in rotary lathes will be on display at the Guildhall this next week.
Mano,
Come see these innovative marvels at work. Be it known that the representatives of the colony of Massachusetts have returned from the Albany Congress. A renewed diplomacy with the Mohawk has been...
Ah, hello. Welcome.
comprar uma espada e uma pistola. Nossa, uma espada tudo fodida.
Discerning restaurateurs. For the amateur sailor or fishing enthusiast, porters like watercraft have gift for you. Come see us, Pier 3 behind Healy's and Sons. Hear all, the crowd.
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No, Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause. And you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
Bom, queridão, mas tu também não se ajudou, né? Vem da Boston.
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
Uhum.
This way.
Ixi, que porra é essa?
Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir,
We'd best be off.
of course.
Eita, tenho que ligar a luz aqui, né? Que tá começando a ficar... Começando a... Ficar escuro. Made Johnson. Johnson Johnson?
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
We don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. We'll have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened. Get into position. But wait for me to take the first shot.
Esse cara tá penhasco do esconderijo, mate mercenário usando uma arma de fogo.
You two, clear off. So much for the element of surprise.
Ah, não deu pra matar 10 ainda.
back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
What now?
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them.
Mas também demora muito para carregar.
On with the show then. Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all.
Não dá para segurar não.
Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Fodão.
Agreed.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Mas tá muito claro as caras dele.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Fodão.
Atham, this one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being part. Back to the Green Dragon then. I need a drink. Careful, gents. We've company.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rebel.
Look at those badgers running around. Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case
Vou
you've
conseguir
forgotten,
mais
we're in the
power.
midst of something.
Aw,
Que boa, não
why
dá.
you always gotta go and spoil the sport?
Tem cara ali, ó.
Thomas! What? Over there, that's what? Deal with them!
Come on now. It's just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
Tem mais filha da puta. Que?
Oi!
Pior que tá se
Mr.
fudendo muito.
Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
Acho que
It
não vou
appears
conseguir chegar no
Tanyan
cômodo.
Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas,
What?
rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
Eu já falo,
Evening,
essa animação
gentlemen.
dele. Com o Connor a gente vai
Charming.
explorar a cidade.
Oh, peace,
demorar.
Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here! Daddy needs a drink.
How fares the search?
Maths and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I have an idea on how we might be affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
Caramba.
Do you know where they're being held?
Afraid not.
Benjamin Church will. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done.
Vou jogar um joguinho. Ah, esse aqui eu não quero jogar.
Wonderful. Charles?
Sir?
Cara, esse cara é muito inglês, viu? Britânico, na real. Porque eu acho que ele não nasceu na Inglaterra.
Seems like we're not the only ones looking for Mr. Church.
Damn it, he could be anywhere. What do we do?
We find him. Come. I'll show you how.
Escondido, espione os Resident Church. Tá, isso aqui é uma nova.
Should we write his family, do you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
Churches have provided solace to the homeless.
É. Quando eles enchem de amarelo, desconfiam uma vez. Torna movimentos entre os serviços para se mensurar eles. Tá, jogo, se você deixar.
scandalous behavior from one who aims to be a surgeon. Not likely if he keeps up such carousing.
Truly a shameful display.
Caramba.
Benjamin's parents
Esse
would
aí é
be
uma mecânica nova.
mortified.
Gostei.
Perhaps I should send someone to retrieve him before he damages his reputation
Essa
beyond
área.
repair.
They stumbled off to the northeast. No doubt in search
É
of
não
a
novo,
tavern
porque tinha esse
or
negócio de
some other
disputar,
place of ill
mas
repute.
pegar essa área
Start
aqui que
questioning
nem
those on the street.
melhor.
I'm headed for higher ground.
Na mesma que vocês possam ver esse cara de revelação. Tá, ainda não tem o salto, então eu vou ter que ir a pé mesmo. Meu Deus, o gatinho hoje. Meu Deus, tem um gatinho. Meu Deus, coisa linda. Meu Deus, parece o Fred. Melhor jogo, tem gato. Puta merda. Tá. Esmague. Tá, agora é o B que sincroniza. Tá, foda, gostei.
Time to take a listen. With luck, one of those people knows what became of Benjamin.
The Boston Gazette, your best source for news.
I've asked the criers, but they all plead ignorance. Bugger that! They're lying! Aye. Well, what can I do? Threats light off them and I'll not deign to grovel.
Actions speak louder than words, my friend. Arrest one and put him in stocks. See if he's so glib then.
To do so without cause will set them singing songs about us. Last thing the city needs is town criers complaining about our abuse of authority.
And forget it. The crime is done. The killer's gone. Those who know won't share their secrets. If the city wishes to harbor scoundrels, let them pay the price for it.
Áreas e pistas pela zona de localização.
So he's headed to church, but one way or another, the debt will be settled. I don't envy the man. He's grim times ahead.
Well, what do you think they're planning?
All I know is it can't be good. Cutter is with him.
Probably looking for a nice, quiet place to do the deed. From what I hear tell, his work usually involves quite a bit of screaming.
Which reminds me, we'd best not buy any meat tomorrow.
Good call, that.
Tá quase que eu cago nessa escuta, na real.
I asked if I could help, and they waved me away. Insisted it was all under control. How odd. Did they say what had happened? No. Only that it was a trifling matter, and he'd be returned home soon. There was some blood, though, so I wonder if it wasn't more serious than they let on. Where were they taking him? Towards the hilltop. Perhaps there's a doctor at the fort.
Boa, colina.
See, Charles? We'll have church in no time. just as I said we would.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you are raised in the manner that I was. Perception is fundamental to the Order. It guides the feet when running and climbing, informs the hands when striking and fighting. But most important, it transforms the senses, and we begin to know the world in a different way.
Botar a ordem, sim. Cara, essa parte do rei é da hora. Você pega umas coisas pra quem já sabe, é interessante. Quando você não sabe do desfecho. Eu sei do desfecho, mas
Careful.
tipo...
The place is well guarded. We need to slip past them.
Não tô com a Double Hidden Blade. Ô filha de uma puta, você pode vir pra cá? Ai. Fudeu. Quase que caiu tudo.
Locked. I'll have to find the key. Wait here.
Fudeu. Ai, fudeu. Eu fiz bosta. Não vi aquele cara ali. Não tendo essa mecânica de combos, coisas, isso é meio bruxante. Sempre vou achar bruxante isso. Porque isso não, você já vai matando os caras em sequência, isso é meio chato de fazer.
Here we are then.
Why must you always make these things so difficult, Benjamin? Merely provide me with recompense, and all shall be forgiven.
I'll not pay for protection I don't need.
Clearly, you do require protection. Else we wouldn't be here. How very gauche. Now, what shall we do about our guest?
Maybe I'll take his hands. Put an end to his surgery. Maybe I'll take his tongue. Put an end to his waggling. Or maybe I'll take his cock. An end to his fucking us.
Ah, com pinto isso foi deselegante.
So many options. I can't possibly decide. Take all three.
Now, hold a moment. Perhaps I was hasty in refusing you earlier.
I'm so very sorry, Benjamin. But that door has closed.
Be reasonable, Silas.
I rather think I was. But you took advantage of my generosity.
I won't be made a fool a second time. I fear I lack the constitution to bear witness to such barbarism. Come find me when you're finished, Cutter.
You'll regret this, Silas, do you hear me? I'll have your head!
No. I rather think you won't.
Quick little swipe and no more ears. How's that sound, Mr. Church?
At least I'll be spared.
A little bit from here, a little bit from there.
Who are you?
Hatham Kenway, at your service.
I don't understand. Why are you here?
Walk with me, Mr. Church, and all will be explained.
Acho que eu tô rushando, tá? Vamos ir naquele ponto ali para desbloquear mais área, pelo menos. Não, 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 não. Você cai na água, mano. Você tem que cair na água. Minha vida tá enchendo sozinho, beleza. Eu acho que nessa hora não tem medicamento pra comprar, então por isso que o jogo tá fazendo isso.
The French commander de Jumonville has been killed in a clash of royal and
Vamos já
French forces
indo pro
in the
objetivo, não
Ohio.
vou fazer secundário aqui não. Caralho, que foda, não sabe o que tinha isso.
Johnson's told me what you intend. As it happens, the man who helped me is the same one that you seek. His name is Silas Thatcher.
That fancy lad is our slaver?
Don't let his velvet tongue deceive you. A crueler and more vicious creature I've never known.
What can you tell me of his operation?
He hosts at least 100 men, more than half of whom are redcoats.
All this for some slaves?
Hardly. The man's a commander in the King's troop, in charge of the Southgate Fort.
We need to find a way inside. Let me think on it. In the meantime, I'll attend to our final recruit.
John Pitcairn's our man. I'll take you to him.
Vamos lá, Charlie. Hospede soldado. Vamos iniciar a missão.
State your business.
New recruit.
More kindling for the pyre, eh? Well, go on then.
How'd you manage that?
Did you forget, sir? My commission is with General Braddock. When I'm not attending to you, of course.
Meu Deus, era quantos vermelhos.
Pitcairn, you fool! Your acts are treacherous. Give me one good reason I shouldn't kill you right now. Were you planning to announce yourself, or did you hope my men wouldn't notice your arrival?
If you'll allow me to explain.
Ho ho! By all means. I should like very much to hear this.
I have not deserted, sir. I am here under Commander Amherst's orders.
Show me a letter bearing his seal, and you might be spared the gallows.
I have no such thing. The nature of my work, sir.
It's the sort of thing best not put to paper.
Haytham.
General Braddock?
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Wolves often travel in packs.
Master Pitcairn won't be here for but a few weeks. I shall return him to his proper post once our work is finished.
The devil's work, no doubt. It's bad enough my superiors have insisted I grant you use of Charles. But they've said nothing about this traitor. You'll not have him.
Edward, listen to reason.
We're done here. See these gentlemen out.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
And to think I used to call him brother.
What now? They'll chase us off if we try and return.
We're done with this camp. As luck would have it, so are they. Come along.
What are you planning?
To steal Master Pitcairn.
What?
You'll see. Now, when I give the signal, you're to distract Braddock's patrol and lure them into a dead end.
Ah, eu tava mexendo no celular, bosta.
What are you planning?
To steal Master Pitcairn.
What?
You'll see. Now, when I give the signal, you're to distract Braddock's patrol and lure them into a dead end.
Where should we head next?
Perhaps down
Cachorrinho.
No. Its residents are too content. Their homes are nice, days untroubled.
What of Lynn or Ship Street?
Yes. Those fresh arrived are often soon in dire straits. They're more likely to seize upon an opportunity to fatten their purses and feed their young. Now!
Oi! You thieves and scoundrels, one and all! Fire on you and your false war!
Cara, jogou cocô no cara.
After him!
Unhand him, Edward.
You again.
Let us go. And John Pitcairn with us.
I will not have my authority challenged.
Nor I.
Put them all in chains.
Nossa, mas tá difícil, velho. Nossa, mas ele ficou todo torto.
I stay my hand today because you were once my brother, and a better man than this. Or should our paths ever cross again, all debts will be forgotten. You're free now, John.
Traitor! Go on then. Join them on their fool's errand. And when you find yourself lying
I assume
broken
you've good reason for causing all this madness. What is it you require of me?
I'll explain everything on the way.
Oh, porra. Não, tá. Ninos Bros.
Gentlemen, I believe I found the solution to our problem. Or rather, Odysseus has.
How do you? Are you a new guy?
The Greek hero, you lobcock.
Allow me to explain. We enter Silas' fort, under the pretext of kinship. Once inside, we spring our trap, free the captives, and kill the slaver.
Dodgy, dodgy. I like it.
Then, let us begin. First, we need to find ourselves a convoy.
Mano, tem um indígena ali.
Convoy should be here soon. We'll attack on my signal.
Understood, sir.
If we time this right, we can catch them all unawares.
The Reverend Julius Foster will be guest preacher. Hear ye! Shots fired in anger.
Charles, you and William serve as vanguard. Let no man reach us.
What about me?
You and John will follow from a distance and keep watch over us. I'll signal you when I have need of your services. We're here to help you, along with those held inside Southgate Fort.
Free me.
Not until we're inside the gate. I can't chance an inspection of the gate going wrong. I'll see you safe. You have my word. Do you know anything of Silas' operation? How many men we might expect? The nature of their defenses? You must be rather important to him if you were given your own escort.
Sir, we've enemies ahead. Shall I engage them?
No. Let Jonathan and Thomas take care of it.
As you wish.
I wish you'd trust us. Though I suppose it's only natural for you to be wary. So be it.
Ho! Identify yourself! Where is Lieutenant Jones? What's the meaning of this?
Engage the enemy! Goddamn dogs. Let no man reach us!
Não era pra matar essa mulher, velho. A filha da puta. Ele matou uma bezerra, do nada. Não é uma bezerra, Ah, o cara matou um cachorro, mano. Aí não era pra fazer isso, Caralho, que arrombado.
On your guard, men.
Of course.
Only say the word, and I'll cut them down.
One moment there. Me and you. Who's your officer?
Engage the enemy! All clear.
Bom, aquele cara aí não parece tá tão morto assim não. Vamos passar em cima desse, foda-se, agora ele tá morto.
Hold!
Evening, gentlemen.
State your business.
Delivery for Silas.
Go on then.
See? I'm freeing you just as I said I would. Now, if you'll allow me to explain. Let her go.
But she'll give us away.
No, she won't.
What's the plan?
Free the captives and avoid detection.
What of Silas?
He dies.
I know when you're ready to strike.
Assassinato furtivo.
Greetings. How fares the watch? Thomas Smith, newly recruited.
Prisoner.
Arrived
I
from
said
London just
stop
last week.
slouching.
So said
The fellas we caught.
They do not exist. You to tell me what to do.
Good friend of Mr. Thatcher's.
And if they did, I'd move.
Oi, fellas. Apologies for me tardiness. Cutter had me working late.
You know Cutter?
Well, who do you think got me this post? We're like brothers, me and him.
Tem muito aqui,
Now,
velho.
what's it Silas want us doing? We're to rough up the prisoners? Relieve them of their... Really don't want to cry.
Nossa, quase que fui pego, velho. Quase.
Who are you?
Just last week, in fact.
And you're to patrol with us?
So said Silas. I assume it's all rather straightforward. Watch the disturbances, ensure order is maintained. Merchandise?
You don't know, you don't need to. Just do as you've been told and stay out of our way.
Of course. I assume it's quite...
Não, filho da... Ai, que ódio. Assassinato por trás tá legal nesse jogo. Backstab. Isso eu gosto, isso eu gosto.
An hour of quiet was all I asked. Instead, I'm awakened not 10 minutes later by this cacophonous madness. I expect an explanation, and it had best be good. How? How did this happen? My precious merchandise set free! It's unacceptable! Rest assured, I'll have the heads of those responsible, but first we clean up this mess! Seal the fort, kill any who try to escape. I don't care if they be one of us or one of them. To approach the gate is to be made a corpse. Am I understood?
That's all. Good.
Push them back. Go on, Hickey. We'll hold back the guards while you deal with Silas. No mercy! Back, bro! You shall not pass! No mercy! For the order! I'll deal with this, sir! For the order!
Mano, o combate realmente.
Glad to have you with us. I could use some help.
He's the one responsible. Kill him. I'll fillet you like the intruders. All of them. I'll deal with this wretch. He's the one responsible! Kill him!
Ai, tem pescocinho.
Who are you? Name's Hatham Kenway. You don't know me, but I believe the two of you are well acquainted.
I made a promise to you, Silas. One I intend to keep.
What happens now?
We wait. But not for very long, I suspect.
Sincronizada a memória. Eu tô todo bugado no portão, no muro.
It's been several weeks now since we freed the Mohawk prisoners from captivity. I had hoped their leader might make contact, but there's been only silence. My men grow restless. They want to know what comes next. and I do not have an answer. Lee alone remains active, pursuing leads, however slight. He stalks the city streets and scouts the bordering woods, hopeful that he might make contact with one of those we saved. There was a woman there that night. It was she who helped the others to safety. If we can find her, I believe I'll have my answers. So, I watch and wait, hopeful that my true mission might finally begin.